Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing the UK black girl makeup tutorial. It is a soft matte finish, of course. We have the natural full fluffy brow, and we also have our wing liner and of course the glossy lip. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. To start off, I'm doing my base. I am using my Eyeliner Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator to give me that, glowy base before we start with anything else. And then we're going to move on to our brows. I'm first brushing them up with my spoolie and then using my Essence Eyebrow Designer in the shade brown. And I'm drawing hair-like strokes. I want to give myself a full brow. So I'm obviously drawing at the front and at the back there, hair-like strokes. As you can see, my brow is starting to look fuller than the other brow, but I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other brow. And to clean it up, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey and my flat concealer brush to apply that precisely and then blend it out, just to do the clean up underneath the brow. And that is the only place where we're going to clean up or sharpen. We're going to leave the top still a bit fluffy and natural looking. That is how we're going to leave it. And then we're going to use our Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara in the shade Blondie Brows. And this is just to hold the brows in place and to also just, lighten them up a bit. Then we are moving on to eyeshadow. I'm using the Revlon Candid Concealer as my eyeshadow primer, and then I'm going to use my brown shadow from the Zulu eyeshadow palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm using my round fluffy brush, medium size, and I'm just first stippling using stippling motion, actually stamping in that brown shadow in the outer third in a wing shape, outer third of the eye, and then I'm just stamping it until I'm happy with the color, I'm happy with the amount, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start blending it out, blending it upwards and towards the front, just blending it and blending it until I'm satisfied with the blend and how it looks. I'm going to take a little bit of my Revlon Candid Concealer again, just a little bit, as you can see, the little bit that I put behind my thumb, and that is enough for my cut crease. I'm using the same concealer brush that I used to clean up my brows, and now I'm just cutting my crease, stamping it into the crease there a little bit. You don't need too much concealer with this, you just need enough so that the eyeshadow can adhere to it. And I'm using that hot pink shadow. I'm using my flat Essence eyeshadow brush to apply that hot pink shade onto the cut crease. So all you have to do here is just pick up the shadow and stamp it on top of the cut crease. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Now I'm going in with my round fluffy brush again into that purple shade, and I'm just using this to diffuse or blend the brown and the pink, and it's just going to make this a beautiful blend. That is why I'm using it. Perfect. It just flows into each other. And then I'm using my Essence Waterproof Eyeliner, and I'm using this to create the perfect winged liner. Wing liner is all about, taking your time, doing it step by step. I start at the wing itself to draw it out, and then I bring it bit by bit to the front. I connect it in small sections. Take your time and be precise. I'm using my Rimmel Kate highlighting palette and just highlighting my underbrow, and then I'm moving on to my lashes. I'm using my eyelash curler to curl the lashes, then my Essence Lash Princess mascara to prep the lashes, of course, to prep them for falsies. For foundation, I'm going to use two foundations. I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade True Caramel, and this shade is a little bit lighter, so I'm only using it in the center of my face and not around the perimeters of the face, because it's a lighter shade, or at least the undertone is not the exact undertone, so I use this shade only in the center parts of my face. And then I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation in the shade Caramel on the outer edges of my face, so around the perimeter of my face. I'm using these two foundations because the look that we're going for actually has to be full coverage, so the foundations, especially the Maybelline foundation, is super full coverage, so that's what the UK Girl makeup is all about, and it's about having full coverage but still looking effortless and natural and good. So for the lashes, I'm just going to apply them in a lifted manner, so just apply it along the eyeliner instead of exactly on the eye, especially at the outer corners of the eye. Now we're going to highlight using our concealer cream concealer, the LA Girl Pro concealer, again in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm applying it underneath the eyes, forehead, chin, cupid's bow, and nose, and I'm blending it out using my beauty blender, my wet beauty blender. Now I'm going to go in with my Yardley Loose Translucent Powder just to set there underneath the eyes. I'm definitely going in with more powder today than I usually do for the more natural looks, because I want to make sure that I set to that center of the face, make sure that it's perfectly set, especially because this look is more full coverage. Then for contouring, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm contouring my nose, my forehead, my jawline, and my cheeks. And I'm going to use my round, big, fluffy brush to blend out around the perimeters of my face. And then when I get to my nose, I'm going to use a smaller brush just for the precision. And with the brow, I'm also taking, with the contour, I'm also taking it up towards the brow there by the nose. This helps just elongate the nose and also just seamlessly connect the brows to the nose contour, or to the nose. Now I'm going in with my brush just to set setting powder just for the rest of the other places. This just helps to make sure that we set, but the powder is not excessive, so I don't get super matte in those areas that I didn't use my sponge. So that way I'm only super matte in the middle and the center of the face, but the rest of the outer parameters of the face is like still very soft matte. Yes. And then to finish up my eye look, I am going back with my purple shade, and I'm using this underneath my lower lash line, and then I'm going to use my Kate highlighting palette again, this middle shade, and just apply it to the inner corner of the eye, the nose, cupid's bow, and my cheeks as well, cheekbones, just to highlight that area. Then I'm going in with my Essence Color Boost Matte About Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dusty Romance, and I'm applying this on my lips because with the UK Girl makeup look, generally we use nude lip shades, and then I'm outlining it with my brown eyebrow pencil, the same brow pencil that I use for my eyebrows. And of course we have to finish the lip with a gloss. We have to gloss it up. I'm using the Essence Plumping Nude Lip Gloss in the shade Big Softy, and then I'm going back to give my cheeks some rosiness with my Essence matte blush, and then I'm setting it all with my Maybelline setting spray and finishing up the eyes. I almost forgot to use my mascara at the bottom lashes, and I'm just using my mascara, and the look is set. It is done. We are finished. We're looking gorgeous. Let me know what you think about this look in the comment section down below, and like it if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend, share it with somebody who might enjoy it. Remember to subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys in my next video.